सुधन्वा खण्डपरशुः दारुणो द्रविणप्रदः दिविस्पृक् सर्वदृग्व्यासो वाचस्पतिरयो निजः सुधन्वा खण्डपरशुः दारुणः द्रविणप्रदः दिविस्पृक् सर्वदृग्व्यासः वाचस्पतिः अयो निजः Sudhanva. Sudhanva means one with a beautiful bow. In case of Mahavishnu, it refers to Saranga, his glorious bow, with which is always shown. It is said to represent his sense organs and their activities. Actually, Saranga is a symbol of the deity presiding over the Ahankara, which operates the five senses. For one approaching through this name Saranga, the Supreme helps in acquiring control over the senses. The next name indicates that Mahavishnu punishes with the punishing axe those harassing the righteous persons. That is the Dharmatma. It's called Khanda Parashuhu. Khanda Parashuhu means one is Khanda Parashu refers to the punishing axe. One who has axe weapon called Parashu. Mahavishnu used this weapon in his incarnation as Parashurama, the son of Jamadagni. It is endowed with great power in cutting down the unholy enemies of the nobler life. Parashurama killed all the evil-minded Kshatriyas again and again who had become extremely arrogant and who became a burden for the Mother Earth. That is why it is called Khanda Parashu. It is possible to read this name differently also, that is, as Akhanda Parashu, in which case it means one who cannot be cut by anyone. In punishing the wrongdoers, Mahavishnu shows no mercy. He is called Darunaha, merciless. But Mahavishnu is merciless only towards the unrighteous, Adharmatma. The Lord is no doubt all merciful, Karuna Sagara. But beyond a point, if someone is incorrigible and if no other method can save the individual, like a surgeon in the operating theatre, the Lord may appear to be relentless and merciless. The best example of this is Lord Krishna's behavior with Shishupala. Krishna promised Shishupala's mother, who was his aunt, that he would forgive Shishupala 100 times. And literally, he went on warning him not to cross that limit. When Shishupala did not listen and behaved in a wrong manner for the 100th time, 101st time, then Lord Krishna used the Sudarshan Chakra to finish Shishupala. This also is finally called act of mercy because Lord Krishna gave Shishupala also liberation. Now, Darunaha can also mean one who is merciless in tackling one's own internal enemies, which are called Arishat Varga. Ari is enemy, Shat is six. So, six internal enemies which are there within all of us are Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Now, by freeing the devotees from their enemies, both external and internal, Mahavishnu not only gives them happiness, but he also gives them untold wealth. Dravina Pradaha, bestower of wealth, but this is wealth of knowledge. One who is extremely liberal in bestowing wealth, whatever asked for by his devotees, is called Dravina Pradaha. According to Veda Vyasa, Lord Vishnu gives to his devotees the wealth of Shastra Gnana, which is the real wealth. Shastra Gnana is the real wisdom, wisdom of clear and deep understanding of the science of reality. The real knowledge or Gnana is infinite, unlimited, like the sky. So the next name is Divisprak, touching the sky. Divisprak, touching the sky. Sky represents Ananta or Atmagnana. Now the Lord in his Virat Rupa, which he displayed to Arjuna on the Kurukshetra battlefield, is beautifully described in Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna, seeing the wonderful form, says, Nabhas Prusham, Nabha is sky, Sprusham touching. Nabhas Prusham means touching the sky. And how was that form which was touching the sky? Nabhas Prusham Deeptam Aneka Varnam Vyattananam Vyatta Ananam Deepta Vishala Netram. Then Arjuna says, Društva hitvam pravyathitantaratma. Seeing that I am shaken. Dhrutim na vindami. I am not able to make out anything. Kshamam cha Vishnu. Please, cool down, cool down. Arjuna describes the awesome form before him. He calls the mighty form as all pervasive. He sees the fearsome form with many colors. Aneka Varanam, Deeptananam, Aneka Varanam, mouth wide open, Vyatta Ananam, with large blazing eyes, Deepta Vishala Netram, Navaspusham, touching the sky. And Navaspusham is a nice phrase. Incidentally, it is a motto of the Indian Air Force. It is embedded in the emblem itself. The manifestation of Mahavishnu is sage Vedavyasa. He's called Sarvadrik Vyasaha. Sarvadrik, omniscient. He's omniscient Vyasa. Sarvadrik Vyasaha, omniscient Vyasa. One who creates many omniscient men of wisdom. Vyasa Maharshi creates other men of wisdom. He is one who encourages the spread of knowledge and thus turns out many men of wisdom, clear understanding of life and the world, who in turn, through Guru Parampara, through Sishya Parampara, pass on the knowledge to succeeding generations. The name Sarvadrik Vyasaha can be split as two words. One meaning who is omniscient and Vyasa. Actually, Mahavishnu is said to have manifested as Veda Vyasa. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 37 of chapter 10, Vibhuti Yoga. In that particular verse, Lord Krishna declares, Vrishninam Vasudevosmi. Among the Vrishnis, I am Vasudeva, Krishna. Vrishninam Vasudevosmi. Pandavanam Dhananjaya. Among the Yadavas, I am Krishna. Among Pandavas, I am Arjuna. Then most important he says, Muninam api aham vyasaha. Kavinam ushana kavihi. I am Vyasa among the sages. And among the seers, I am the Ushana Kavi. Ushana the seer is a great seer, sage. Vrishninam Vasudevosmi Pandavanam Dhananjaya Muninam Apyaham Vyasaha Kavinam Ushana Kavihi. Now there are two verses which both happen both here in the Purva Pitika of this very Vishnu Sahasranaama, in which Sri Vedavyasa will first pay homage to Lord Ganapati, Mahaganapati, and immediately we pay homage to Vyasa. Says first one says व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषम् पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं वन्दे. Salutations to Vyasa. Now, and we are giving his family tree. Vyasa Vasishtha Naptaram, great grandson of sage Vasishtha. Shaktehe Pautram Akalmasham. He is the grandson of Maharshi Shakti, and he is the son of Parashara Maharshi. Vyasam Vasishtha Naptaram Shaktehe Pautram Akalmasham means absolutely pure. Parashara Atmanam Shukatatam, and he is the father of Maharishi Shuka, Shukatatam. So you can see the five generations are mentioned here: Vyasa, Vasishtha, Shakti, Parashara, Vyasa himself, and Maharishi Shuka. Now another beautiful verse is there, very succeeding verse. It says Vishnu and Vyasa are not different. Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave. Vyasa Vishnu takes the Vyasa Rupa. Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave. Namo Vai Brahmanidaye Vasisthaya Namo Namaha. Here again, Vyasa is referred to as Vasisthaya, born in the family of Vasishtha Maharshi. Now, Veda Vyasa is the greatest compiler known to us. He is the one who has given us the 18 Puranas, Ashtadasha Puranas, and all the Brahma Sutras. He is also the author of Mahabharata, in which Bhagavad Gita and Sri Vishnu Sahasranaama are embedded. Vyasa, Maharshi Veda Vyasa, is a poet philosopher who codified, compiled, and edited the Vedas, published them as four branches, four compilations. Rig Veda, it has its own 21 branches. Yajurveda, with its 101 branches. Samaveda, with its 1,000 branches. And Atharvana Veda, with its 9 branches. All this has been done by Sri Vedavyasa Maharshi. Supreme personification of all knowledge is such a supreme person knowledge is naturally known as Vachaspatihi Ayonijaha. He is the Lord of knowledge. He is unborn. Vachaspati Ayonijaha is a compound name with two words. Vachaspatihi Ayonijaha. Vachaspatihi means Lord of knowledge. Vachaha. Vacha is word. That is knowledge. That is Veda. Patihi. Vachaspatihi. Lord of knowledge. Ayonijaha. One who is not born in a like any other normal mortal human being. Vachaspati by itself will refer to Brihaspati, the teacher of the Vedas. But in order to make it very, very explicit, but here the reference is to Mahavishnu, the suffix Ayonijaha, unborn, is added. So Mahavishnu is one Anadi Madhyantaminaha, Adi Madhya Antahinaha. He does not have beginning or middle or end. Anadihi, unborn, Ajaha, one who is a master of all knowledge, and one who is unborn through a mother's womb is Vachaspati Ayonijaha. Being Vachaspati, he is worshipped through all the Vedas, all the four Vedas, all these subparts of the Vedas also. So he is called Trisama, which means one who is praised by all the three Vedas. This is the next name appearing in the first name appearing in the next verse. So we'll stop here. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.